Good morning, everyone. It's Daniella again. So I just got back from the gym and I decided to make my daily video here. Today, my video is about one of the actual people that I actually follow on YouTube, and is truly an inspiration to me, and I know to a lot of people in the transgender and even possibly the gay community as well. And the person I'm talking about is none other than the world famous Jazz Jennings. Yesterday, I went to the store and I actually picked up her book, Being Jazz, which you can get at any retail store. I got mine at Target for a very decent price. I've watched a lot of Jazz's videos, and I really do love being transgender, and I love when I go through things and then I watch a YouTube video like Jazz's, and we're going through some of the same things. The situation might be a little different, but we all have the same experiences, just they're presented differently. One of the instances is I know that Jazz had a hard time with I believe people were leaving voicemails, threatening voicemails to her, and it's wrong, and it just disgusts me when people do things like that, and that's why I always say, when I read a story or I hear something, does being transgender scare me? Yeah, because transgender people get attacked for being different or being who they are, which is ludicrous because, like I said in one of my earlier videos, I would not want to go 20 years from now and go, I regret not doing that. This is who I am. This is who Jazz is. This is who all the other people who are transgender are. I love how we're like the, Satan of the world, that we're just so bad that people have to discriminate, people have to threaten, people have to even kill. I don't understand it, and they say they don't understand us. Well, we in the transgender and gay community don't understand why they're acting that way, and I mean a lot of it is misinformation. Following Jazz through her journey, every time I see something that she does, I'm like, wow, that's inspirational. That makes me want to, be even more inspirational and, be able to help out the way she's helped out so many others. I look at other people who are transgender who have gained, popularity not only on YouTube, but on, a broader scale, whether it's through Facebook or whether it's through other forms of social media. And, I want to ask, had they dealt with things like that, being threatened or whatever. Even on this page here, when I first started documenting my transition, I've had a couple people that have said I was a disgrace to mankind and that I need to go kill myself. Or I've gotten, oh, you need to go see a doctor, there's something wrong with you. No, what was wrong with me was I was living somebody else's life. I wasn't being true to myself. And, I spent so long living that way that, 2.5 years ago, I just said, what, screw it. I'm going to be me. And it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. So, one of the things for people who are transgender, I really encourage is look for inspiration, especially when you're having a difficult time. Whether it's with your family not understanding or they're just trying to grasp it. Even with friends, if they don't understand it and they feel like you're different or whatever. Even at work, that's the biggest thing that I've had a hard time with is at the workplace. And there's times where I'm just like, I want to quit, not transitioning, quit my job because I feel so I don't even know what the word is. I feel so, I feel like an outcast a little bit. I feel like people talk to me, but it's kind of it's like they're forced to talk to me. And then, I got the ones that don't talk to me and just look and, you know. Um, I mean, I have to give a shout out to one of my employees, who actually in a staff meeting stood up for me, because people were like, well, what do we call her? And like, this employee stood up and said, you know, you're going to call her by her female pronoun. Her name is Daniella or Danny, whichever you prefer. You want to say she, her, you know. So, again, inspiration and having faith in people sometimes too is really good, especially when it comes out of nowhere. And like watching Jazz's videos, it's like sometimes whenever I'm upset or I just need that little boost of something, I go right onto her page here and I watch a video and then I'm just like, wow, that's inspirational. I understand that. I want to do that, or I want to do something similar to that. And this girl's only a teenager. It's different because I'm in my early 20s. So it's like, I wonder to myself, would I be saying these things if I was a teenager? And like I said in a previous video also, that my one regret is not doing this sooner. But then again, I didn't know that I'd be boggled down by, the pressures of society, the pressures of my dad, so it's like, yeah, I regret the time that I lost doing it, but I'm doing it now, so, and I give credit to the people who transition even older than I am, because at least they're being true to themselves. So I want to know if there's somebody out there that inspires you, that gives you strength, because, my whole goal is to help people. My whole goal is to be an inspiration too, and my goal is to, show you guys the documentation of my transitioning, and in the end the result will be this. And I know a lot of people who have commented on my page, like I had a person comment that my voice isn't really feminine, and I actually start speech therapy this week, which is really exciting. So if you see my voice change on here, it's I'm finding my voice. That's what I really want to do. So get ready for that. And I'm gonna fool around with it a little bit too, because like one time, one video I might have one voice, one I might have the other, until I figure out which one works best for me. So that's one of the things I'm working to. But also I want other people to know that you can do this. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Like I've already explained, and you've seen some of the videos of the things I've gone through, but if I can do it, if Jazz can do it, if other transgender people can do it, so can you. And we're all here as a community, even if it's just on YouTube or Facebook or whatever you use. We're all here to help each other. If someone on YouTube messaged me and said, hey, I'm having a tough time, could I talk to you? I'd say sure. Whether it's we could talk through YouTube, we could talk through email, we could talk through text or whatever. I'm more than willing to help someone out, because like I said in my previous video, we don't need any more transgender people committing suicide because of the pressure that's boggled down on them. So yeah, like you can like and subscribe to my page. Leave a comment of someone you find inspirational, and it doesn't have to be somebody who's transgender. It could be somebody that you've just idolized and is your hero, that gives you strength to keep going. So I look forward to all the comments that I'm going to get. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you later.